Well, hello my lords and ladies, and welcome back to Westeros, guys. Okay, so before we get started off with this part, guys, let's recap last time. So, last time, Andara Guile joined Dazan Guile in his education, and Dazan actually gained some decent traits. He is actually now a squire and a poor fighter. He hasn't gained anything really, like, noteworthy yet. However, I still have hope for him because he has 6 more years to grow and mature under the tutelage of his father, and I'm hoping that he'll actually gain some decent traits before he reaches maturity. I am also still waiting on Jon Arryn to die. Jon Arryn is age 69. He will die soon, I'm pretty sure of it. And once he does die, I'm going to be trying to marry off my son, Lord Dazan, or I guess he's not even a lord yet, but I'll be trying to marry off Dazan to his son Eldasi. And if I can do that, I will potentially have a chance to claim the throne of the Vale in the future through his daughter Eldasi here. So we'll be trying to see how that's going to go. But yes, we're going to bump this up to 5 speed just right now, and we are actually going to be waiting. Right now we're just going to be waiting for the time being and just kind of sit and wait for Jon to die, because I have 2 things that I want to do. I want to try to take over some of Lord Jon of Eastwald's territory over here, but I can't do this until Jon Arryn dies and his son Jasper takes over, because when his son Jasper takes over, the control of the realm will be a lot less centralized and vested in Jasper because he's a child. So I'll have a lot more opportunity to expand my realm for the couple of years that Jasper will be a child. So my daughter Andara is a charitable little rascal. She even gave her newest toy to the smith's son. She's turning out well. Good. But it seems like I'm not going to have any more children, though, because Lady Meredith is age 30. She is chaste. Now, there is a chance that she may give me some kids before she dies, but I don't think that's going to happen. Also, I am stressed now, which means that my fertility bonus of plus 20% has now gone to plus 10% because I made a bad decision and gave my wife my old wife Jane's a trial, and she managed to get out of it. And because I had to release her because I didn't want to be named a tyrant or a kinslayer. Oh, Jon's dead. Thank God. What I did is I had to release her and I gained the trade stress, so that's okay. Alright, so Jon has died, which means we now can put our plans into action. So, Lady Eldasi of the Vale has a weak claim on the Vale right now, so let's see if we can get a betrothal between her and Dazan. Oh, Jasper. You want a matrilineal marriage? No, no, no. Alright, well, okay, so let's go take a look at the Vale then. So there are currently 2 claimants to the Vale. We have Eldasi, and we also have Jasper. Okay, so let's see. There's gotta be a way where I can put myself on the throne here. What is Jasper's opinion of me right now? So if I tried to marry Dazan off to his sister, so Jasper has a +4 opinion of me, and there's a -7 modifier. Okay. Okay. Now, if I were to kill Jasper, what would happen is that his daughter, or I mean his sister, would inherit, and then after that, the line of succession would be thrown into whack. So we might have a chance to do some stuff here. Okay, so we're going to plot to kill Lord Paramount Jasper II of the Vale. We're going to take a little bit of a risk here and try to see if we can kill him. And that means we need to get our plans in motion. So let's have my Spy Master go over to the Eyrie to increase my plot power. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to kind of wait a little bit. I can spend a little bit of gold and a little bit to try to get a few more plotters to help me out. But I think I'm just going to wait here and have 1 plotter. And that's going to be the Spy Master, because I already have a decent plot power. Oh, and we already have an opportunity to kill him. My co-conspirator of Lord Malin has bribed a hunter taking Lord Paramount Jasper II on a trip into the wilds to quietly dispatch the child and make it look like an accident. Yes, they call it the wilds for a reason. Alright, let's pray that this actually works. And what is this? Huh, Edmure actually wants to investigate Jasper's legitimacy. Well, it's a good thing he's gonna die soon. Or at least he should die soon. So let's bump this up to 4 speed and let's see what happens. King Robert the Drunkard has declared the Iron Throne and the Stepstones de jure war over the Scorched Rock on Pirate King Salador San. I feel so bad for Salador. Keeps getting war declared on him. Failure! That fool hunter lost his nerve and refused to kill Lord Paramount Jasper II. At least he decided to keep quiet about the conspiracy to hide the shame of his own involvement. You fool! Alright, but we currently now actually have 3 people that are going to be plotting with us. We have Lord Morton of Iron Oaks and also Lord Jan the Bronze. So let's see. So if I'm not going to really have a chance to marry Paramount Jasper's sister, Eldacy, with my son, we're going to have to look for other potential courtiers. So I may actually have to go back over here to Lord Morton of Iron Oaks' children. Actually, wait. Next, if we kill Norton, and if we kill Alice... Actually, no, Alice Stone is a bastard, so we don't even have to worry about her. Oh, but he has a sister who has a weak claim on the Iron Oaks, which means I could press that and put her on the throne in the future. Would not be bad. Let me see. Ulissa Wainwood. Age 4. My son is currently age 9, so I'd have to wait 5 years for her to come of age. That might not be bad. Yeah, let's arrange betrothal between, why would you... All these people want a freaking matrilineal marriage. This pisses me off. Just accept the marriage for what it is, for God's sakes. Alright then. We'll find another suitor for my son in the future then. That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit while longer to see if we can actually kill the Lord here. Okay, good news. So Jasper II of the Vale will soon have a tragic fall off of the castle parapets. Okay, I hope this succeeds without me being complicit, because if you fail in one of these plots and you get revealed, you usually get the dishonorable trait, which is a horrible trait, and everyone will pretty much hate you. Ay, 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 it happened. Success. Lord Paramount Jasper of the Vale flew off of the walls like an ostrich. Unfortunately, the assassin was caught and my complicity was discovered. So I am now dishonorable, which means I lose some piety. I also get a -10 general opinion with everyone, and also I lose some diplomacy. Oh no, that's not good. So this doesn't make my vassals necessarily despise me. However, they definitely don't like me as much as they used to. My wife hates my guts. So, yeah, I'm dishonorable and a known murderer. Okay. Well, now there is a female ruler on the throne, age 3. Now I wonder, would she accept a betrothal? No, she's still smart enough to not do that. Now we won't be able to really kill Harold that easily because he's pretty well liked. Actually, if we made the Spy Master help me out, we might be able to do something here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go down the line of people here and just try to kill the all the heirs to the Vale to see if I can actually get my wife on the throne still. We'll see though. Oh no, I've been excommunicated. That's not good. Alright then. Could I get you to lift my excommunication? So because I'm dishonorable and lustful, I'm barely gaining any piety. But I actually did lose the deceitful trait, so that's good, I guess. But I've been excommunicated and I'm dishonorable, which means all of my vassals despise me. That's not good. So it looks like Andross's time might actually be almost up here. At least there is a female ruler on the Vale, though, so I've at least destabilized the realm for the time being. Alright, so, in that case then, I guess we're going to have to just look for an external marriage. I think, we need to marry my son off to someone at least semi-powerful. Let me see if I can arrange a betrothal between someone. I could marry him off to Marjorie, and she'd accept it too. Wow. Yeah, let's marry my son off to Marjorie. That sounds cool. If I marry my son off to Marjorie, I actually get a ally with Mace Tyrell. That also means I could potentially use him to press a claim of mine in the Vale in the future. I also, Marjorie has quick and also attractive, so that would be a good way to mitigate the effects of my son's ugly trait. So that might actually be good. Okay. Alright, so I now have, since there's a female ruler on the throne, I have an opportunity to actually try to press my claim on Northwell. Or did I lose it? No, I didn't. Okay. Why can't I declare war? I do have a casus belli. I have a lordship on the new keep. On New Keep. Why can't I declare war on you? That's annoying. What the? Apparently I can't declare war on New Keep. Ooh, and Lady Lorena of Northwell is actually trying to plot to kill me. Let's spy on her for the time being to see if we can get a chance to murder her in the future, because we don't want to have someone plotting against me. It's actually, Lorena is the wife of Lord Jon, so I can't just imprison her. She's actually plotting against me from another realm. But there might actually be a chance for me to do something with her. But yeah, so right now, Dazin is currently betrothed to Marjorie, and Andara is betrothed to, what's his name? Rickard. So there is a good chance that I might have some powerful allies to call in later that I can use to declare war against the Vale in the future. Whoa! Someone tried to... Lord Norena tried to kill me. Look at that. I decided to tour the Eyrie to receive an adulation of my subjects. But as my open carriage took a turn past the scroll depository, I suddenly heard the whizzing sound of an arrow flying past mere inches from my head. They tried to kill me. Holy crap. My carriage was bombarded with arrows, but thanks to what must surely have been the intervention of the gods, I miraculously emerged unscathed. Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised that people want to kill me, but just the sheer audacity of them trying to kill me is... wow. Okay. And let me see. The current Lady Paramount of the Vale has been made to like me a little bit, but she does not like me as much because she demands vengeance, because she knows that I killed her brother. That's alright though. Okay. This is kind of fun though. Even though like I'm not necessarily rising in a lot of power as quickly as I might have thought, it's still kind of fun at the same time. Andara asks, why do people die? Because they're too carefree, everyone dies sooner or later, or it's all part of God's plan. I would like her to give the brave trait, if possible. Actually, or no, gaining patient would probably be better, because she has a higher chance of gaining that. Good, she gained the patient trait. Wonderful. So now Andara is actually patient, which is really good. Master Tim of Belhem has been humbled by your endless generosity, and the poor and strong song. The peasants are singing your name. Yay, he likes me more. And let's see, intrigue. I'm still trying to kill Harold Arryn. I wonder if it would be even worth trying to deal with this plot anymore. Let's actually cancel that. I don't think it's going to be in my best interest to try to kill Harold at this point. I mean, I could plot to kill Lady Paramount Eldaci, but I don't think it really be worth it. I think it's actually in my best interest to make Eldaci stay on the throne of the Vale for the time being. And also, since I've betrothed my son to the sister of Willis, Marjorie Tyrell, I actually will have a chance to press Lady... Or I might have a chance to actually let Marjorie inherit in the future. Okay. So there might be a good chance of me gaining the Vale. I mean, not the Vale, but maybe even the Reach. Which is, you know, possible. It might happen. You never know. Is there anything going on over here that's interesting? Not really. I'm actually going to, let me see, Robert Baratheon. I'm going to stop taking a look at him because I don't really care about him as much. I am going to keep an eye on Morton Wainwood, though. I watch from the shadows as my spymaster Morton surreptitiously marked the spot on the wall with a piece of chalk. Uh-oh. Yeah, time to spy on the spy. Let's see what he's doing. Holy crap. Eavesdropping from a secret passage in the walls, I overheard my faithless spymaster, Morton, talking to another conspirator. They were plotting to replace Lady Meredith and become regent. Let's see if we can have him end that plot. Let me see. My dear Andross, I would like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends. I don't think we're friends. To dine and drink and forget about the world outside for a little while. Please be prepared to reserve a few days for this in case we get truly into the spirit of the proceedings. Okay. So I guess I'll come to that. Let me see. My snoops overheard Lorena Egan as she told shocking lies about her rightful liege. I can keep this information to myself or inform Lord Jon. I'm going to inform Lord Jon. See if I'll make him a little bit more indebted to him, or to me. I also need to have my spymaster stop backing the plot to frickin' kill me. Because he's actually... Spymasters contribute a lot of plot power to any type of plot. So you want to make sure they don't actually back any plots. Because if I get rid of my spymaster and make him stop backing this plot, then they pretty much will have no chance of killing me. I'm also going to have this courtier stop backing this plot as well. Whew! Lord Jon of Northwell was grateful, upset about the evidence I provided against her, his wife. She has been publicly denounced and humiliated. That's what you get. Okay, good. And now I've managed to actually get rid of all the plotters that are backing the plot to kill me, so I shouldn't have to worry about any attempts in my life in the future. Uh-oh. No, a snake. Oh, thank God. I'm very lucky that Andross has a decent enough intrigue and martial skill to survive these attacks, but he's now survived 2 attacks now. I immediately roll out of bed before the vile serpent has a chance to strike. The beast recoils and disappears beneath the covers as you run out to fetch the guard. Who brought that snake here? There have now been 2 attempts on my life. This is not good at all. Oh, I can declare war on Jon now. I'm pretty sure the current ruler of the Vale, Lady Eldaci, will not do anything against me. So I'm going to declare war and see if I can actually take over Lord Jon's land in Newkeep to try to increase my own holdings. I'm really hoping the... What the? Someone tried to have me arrested for treason by slipping fabricated evidence under Lady Paramount Eldaci's bedroom door, but unfortunately she did not believe the lies presented to her. That's very lucky, especially considering I am dishonorable and excommunicated right now. My Castellan... Whoa, what the? She dismissed me as her Castellan. How dare you? You will regret this. I'm not having much luck spying on Lady Lorena. Yes, this is pointless. Let's try spying on Lord Eustace. See what's going to go on there. Alright, so let's put all of my correct leaders in command, and then we're going to head on over to this territory. And we're going to have to try to get rid of Lord Jon of Northweld. Let's say that he actually, yeah, he leads a secret life with a prostitute. That would be interesting. Now I could attack his forces right here, but I would be attacking across a river and in a mountainous territory. So I'm not going to actually try to fight Lord Jon there for the time being. I'm just going to besiege his territory and just hold on to the lands. My lord, your son Dazin, is most uncooperative and is not responding very well to my tuition. Okay. Loses one intrigue. Dazin. You gotta start listening to your tutor. Come on, my friend. And what's going on here? There is another war. Oh, we're fighting against Astapor. What's the war for? Oh, an embargo war. Okay. That's kind of cool. Alright, so the defenders of Newkeep tried to launch a attack from the behind the walls against me, but they failed. That's good. Alright, and right now, let's see, my ward offers his services as a squire. Can you make a female knight in this? I guess you can. Okay. So Andara is now a squire. Interesting. I may end up having a female ruler in the future. The thing is, though, is that I really don't want to discard Dazin, because in alliance with Lady Marjorie the Reach and her brother, Lord Paramount Willis, it would be extremely good. And also, Lady Marjorie has some awesome traits, and she's got quick and attractive, which means my children with her might potentially inherit those, as well as ugly, but the fact that she has attractive and she has quick is very good. Alright, so this siege is done. We've now are at 19% war score. And we just need to besiege the castle, or not the castle, but the city now. Once we take over the city, we should be able to force the Lord of Northweld to fight me somehow. If necessary, I may end up having to take a loan here to actually hire some mercenaries to defeat this army. But I think I should be able to prevail. My armies are led by some pretty decent warriors, so I should have a good chance of winning. Unfortunately, there are rivers on each side of these territories, so it's not going to be possible for me to actually attack in a good position. Let's see, I could try to abduct Lord Eustace of Eastweld. No reason to do that, especially since we might need the gold to hire some mercenaries in the near future. Alright, let's pray that this battle goes well. I'm a little nervous about this, but I'm hoping my good martial skills will help me win this battle. Let's see, 29, 24. Am I going to win? Ooh, this is close. I was separated from your men in the chaos of battle, and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the battlefield to rejoin your forces, you see Lord Jon II break through the enemy ranks and charge you. Jon has a martial skill of 17. Him and I are even. Does he have anything that makes his dual skill a little bit better? He does have Brave. Ooh. +2 dual skill multiplier. And I have +2 dual skill multiplier. I could fight him. I'm really... this is hard. Him and I are basically on even footing. Neither of us have the trained fighter ability, but he does have Brave, which gives him a +2 dual skill multiplier, and I have the Valyrian Steel Sword, which gives me a dual modifier as well. So we both potentially could end up winning. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance. Ooh, this is tough. Alright, let's take the chance. Ha! Alright, good. Thank God. You turn to face Lord Jon and he breaks his charge and flees. You pursue but lose track of him in the chaos. Defending troops gain 10% morale. Oh, even with that though, I still lost? Wow, surprising. Okay. Alright, well, in that case then, I guess I'm going to have to take a loan. We'll ask the Iron Bank for a loan for the time being, and then we'll have to hire a little bit of mercenaries. Okay. So we're going to hire the army of Captain Jamie. And I hope his army is not going to chase me down to oblivion. Alright, so he's going to go and besiege New Keep, actually. He's going to go try to take his territory back. So I guess the thing we're going to need to do is we'll have to rally in Snakewood and then try my luck again. So I'm going to try to fight again, and with 3,000 men against 1,500, I should have a decent chance of winning. Well, actually, if I go right here, I should be able to fight him without having to cross a river, because there is no river bordering this territory. But the whole river crossing mechanic of this game has always confused me, even though I've played Crusader Kings 2 for a lot of hours. So it kind of... In CK2, warring has never really been my strong suit, I'll be honest about that. I've never been very good at fighting. I've always been better at the intrigue and manipulation stuff. Alright, so let's move my army across and see if we can take out this lord. And let's see. There is no... this makes no sense to me. There is no river right here. How am I crossing a river? This makes no bloody sense. Alright, it doesn't matter, but still, because I'm going to win either way. But still, there is no river. There's no way, there's no reason that actually I should be attacking across the river right here. Alright, well, let's have my army go across and get rid of the remaining force of Northweld. And let's see, the smallest spider makes my daughter Andross squeal and run for cover. This has started to worry me. Let's say fear is the mind killer. Now, unfortunately, she didn't gain the brave trait like I would hope for her to gain, but that's alright. Alright, so we've managed to eradicate Lord Jon's forces. Now let's go besiege Snakewood and end this war. I'm not having much luck spying on Lord Eustace. Yes, this is pointless. So now, let's go spy on the Lady of Iron Oaks. And actually, I may end up changing my focus in a little while, because I actually can do that. Once I take over this territory, I may be doing that. My daughter Andara does her homework and is always on time for her lessons. And let's see. She has a good mentor, indeed. So she is now diligent. I'm still really tempted to just get rid of Dazan and then make Andara my heir, but I really want the alliance with the Reach, because that would really help me. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to just besiege this territory for the time being. And good, the defenders tried to attack me in Snakewood, but they failed. So that's going to increase my chances of winning this fight over here. And then once the siege of the first castle Snakewood ends, the siege of Snakewood Seat, I should be able to win, because actually once I take over Snakewood Seat, I should be able to take Jon prisoner, because this is actually his castle, and he should be sitting inside of it right now. He did hire a very tiny army of mercenaries, about 198 of them, but that's not really going to help him that much. Alright, let's see. No, I'm sure he's up to something. Alright, I'm getting... My maester said he's not cooperating, which means he loses stewardship. Ugh. My son's not doing very well. Alright, come on, come on. I need to take this city before these mercenaries get pissed at me. Alright, I'm gonna have to disband the mercenaries. Which means I'm gonna have to go get more troops. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta go march my army's butt all the way back to Moonsgrey. So we're going to march my army back to Moonsgrave really quickly, and then let's see, we're going to need to disband these guys. I'm also going to have my Master at Arms train troops here instead, so I can gain some more potential forces. And then we're going to go rally at News Keep. Oh, and I've gained the Deceitful trait again, And, okay. Andorra Guile has actually gained the Poor Fighter trait. I hope Dazin gains some better traits in the future, because right now he's not looking like he's going to shape up to be a very good ruler. Alright, but let's get all of my forces together over here, and once they get together, we'll get rid of this army that's kind of rallying for... Actually, no, I think it'd just be best to take over Snakewood. Just besiege it and be done with it. Let's go head on over there. Alright, so once I get over there and take over that castle, this war will be over. Luckily, I'm not going to have any kind of mercenaries turning against me. Oh wow, the morale of this place actually, or not the morale, but the amount of defenders here is actually higher than the current troops I have. Huh. Alright, in that case then, let's go get rid of this army. Alright, and that gave me an extra bit of war score, and now I can actually go over here and get rid of this force. There is a rumor here in the area that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Let's use that. Okay, so I just chased down some random guy. I have no idea who he was, but that's okay. Alright, so let's just have my army kind of sit over here for the time being then, since there's really not much I can do. I'm just going to have to wait for the war score to tick up to the point where I can win. If they keep raising armies like this, I can just keep going back and forth over and over again, and then just winning battles. And over time, I can actually just finish the war that way. Because the war score is going to continue to go up while I hold the city of Newkeep that I want. Okay, good. Morton is no longer present in the realm, so there's no point in my spying, okay? Alright, but I've now won the last battle I need to win this war, so I'm going to finish that. And I now own 3 titles. That's good. Now I am going to distribute this land to one of my vassals. So, or not one of my vassals, but at least to another courtier. So we're going to find a courtier who likes me enough. Let's see, Cadmore. Belmore is deceitful and craven. That's not going to really be to my advantage, making him that. Raymond is a maester, so that's not going to work. I don't want to give it to Dazza right now because he's not married yet, and I don't want him to potentially break a betrothal. Alright, so let's spend a little bit of gold to employ a new courtier. And let's see who I get. Gawain. So he is a charismatic negotiator, kind, family person, and gluttonous. Sounds alright to me. Let's grant him a landed title. We're gonna grant him, actually, so which is better, Newkeep or Crown Crag? Because if Newkeep is better than Crown Crag, then I might give it to him. No, Crown Crag is better than Newkeep, surely. All right, so we'll give Gawain the title of Newkeep. So grant landed title, Lordship of Newkeep. So now I have actually 4 territories as opposed to 3, which is going to increase the amount of levies I can raise significantly. And that's going to end this part today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Guile Chronicles. See you all again later.